Hey everybody, Whiskey here, and didn't expect to be making this video. I actually didn't really expect to be making any video on my channel, because I kind of thought I was done doing YouTube, because I wasn't doing cosmic content anymore. I didn't feel a strong desire to make other Minecraft content or other game content outside of just streaming on Twitch. But I have been coerced, convinced, persuaded. I don't know which word you want to use for this, but I'm coming back to prisons. I Gundle and Glad kind of, I don't want to say they forced me or are forcing me, because it's totally my decision. And they just asked me if I was interested in playing again, and I saw some of the recent changes with the bosses and the aliens and the bandits, all that kind of stuff. I'd seen a little bit of gameplay with each of that. I did a little bit of the aliens and the bandits and stuff, but I never really posted videos on it. But the new stuff, the bosses and all the other new little items and utilities and everything that's out right now, I haven't really played with. And there's a lot going on in prisons that kind of seemed like it would be fun. So I figured I'd give it a shot. I'd come back. I'll do maybe some more videos on YouTube, but nonetheless, I will be streaming on Twitch. So links down below in the description. You can go see that and everything. But yeah, the main part of this is there's a lot of changes coming to Sahara's next season. I think it's season 8 now. Season 8, map 8. I can't really remember. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But anyways, there's a lot of changes coming to the new season. And I figured, you know what? With the new changes that are coming, it's completely reworking like kind of how XP's been done, daily XP multipliers, the economy's being revamped. Like all this stuff is really being changed. So I thought, why not come in and read through the changes, kind of look over it, what I think's on it. But yeah, I will be live on Twitch tomorrow, probably 5 p.m, 5:30 p.m. CST. So you can definitely come check me out on Twitch. We're gonna be playing, grinding, hitting that day 1 level cap. Maybe if you guys want more videos, we'll do some videos and stuff on that. But I mean, yeah, a lot can happen. I didn't think I was coming back, but apparently they roped me back in. So I will be doing this season. I don't know how extent I'll be doing this season. I don't have creator rank or anything like that anymore. I think I only have like a 3rd rank on Sahara currently and like 3 G kits. So it's going to be definitely a different type of game experience for me, because I'm going to have to work to grind in game to get some of that stuff unlocked. I don't see myself paying to win for any ranks or G kits or anything like that, or CCs. I say that, but you guys know me. I love opening stuff in game. So we'll see what happens with the season to come. But anyways, let's get into the changes that are coming on behalf of the new season. So if you want to check all this information out below, you can. Slayer had a post over on the forums, so at forum.cosmicprisons.com. You can go check that out. Read through it all yourself, kind of break down what you think of everything yourself if you want to. If not, just sit back. We're going to kind of go through some of these things and see what the main changes are. So the main things that are getting changed this season are ore price updates, ore price scaling, rescaling of level XP requirements, level 1 to 100 XP redistribution after prestiging, a new level cap system, XP drinking limits have been changed around, and then ore/skill multipliers are a new thing being added. So the first thing here first is ore price updates. So pretty well, most things are getting their prices decreased. For an example, offhand, so coal is unchanged. It's not changing at all. But like iron, you can see it went down from 18 cents to 15 cents. But then so little changes here and there for some of those kinds of things. Iron refined, like 96 cents to 79 cents. But then if you go down to the prismarine ore, it's getting completely nerfed. It is going from $218.70 all the way down to $65.61. So the economy is definitely going to be a big change this season. A lot of stuff is getting kind of, I think they're trying to kind of negate the overgrowing economy that is always happening and things being ridiculously priced. So interesting to see that there. So one of the new changes coming this season is ore price scaling. So ore prices will now increase with map age. They will increase each day up to a maximum of 1.5 times their base price. Each ore will increase each day by the following percent. So coal does not increase at all with map age. It's just, coal is useless. Nobody uses coal for anything. Iron, for example, is going to go up 0.5% the previous price. Lapis 0.75, redstone 0.8%, gold 0.9%, diamond 1%, emeralds 1.2%, 1.25%, sorry, and then prismarine is going to go up 1%. So interesting to kind of see. So if they have here, like for an example, diamonds diamond ore would sell for $7.29 on day 1. On day 2, it will sell for $7.36. So if we go back to the ore price changes, I think this is why stuff was heavily nerfed, especially like those big item numbers, is because over time, as they level up, 100 days into the season, it's going to be worth a lot more than what it was day 1. So I think that's kind of their idea here, is like early game, they don't want people making a buttload of money and rushing to buy cells and like all that kind of stuff. But as you progress later in the season, it's kind of like a balancing system, I would assume, for people that might come in late. They get a nice little boost to, iron, redstone, lapis. They're making a little bit more than people did day 1 to kind of help them with a catch-up. So rescaling of XP requirements is the new change here. Players will find that the distribution between XP required to level from 70 to 80 and 90 to 100 has been redistributed. To be more linear and smooth, this change has been made so players don't feel bogged down or stuck while leveling and continue to level up at a smoother rate. So some of the stuff you see here on screen right now is like, for example, what has been changed to. So used to level 70 was 508,000 roughly. So that actually got increased to 510,000. But if you look at the next level up, it's only 555,000 for the next level up. Whereas used to, it was 647. So instead of that 140,000 XP requirement to level up from 70 to 71, it is now only a 40,000 XP requirement. So that's going to make those level grinding like from 70 to 100 seem a lot easier. Because if we look down at like the bottom end of this, so level 99 to 100, used to level 99 was 21,500,000 and change. It is now only 13,500,000. Whereas used to, level 100 was 31 million and stuff. And now that is only 18 million. So you see that like that change of where you had to for level 100 be 31 million XP, you now only have to be 18 million. But that is only for non-prestige. So this all here only applies to prestiging. Moving on to the next section, you will go into the rescaling of level XP requirements. Now, I do want to point something out. If you are only looking at the main post that was posted by Slayer yesterday, Wednesday, yes, Wednesday, dates are kind of confusing during quarantine. I never know what day's what. You need to look at the new updated model. He posted this as like I was recording this, so yeah, we had to go back and change some stuff. Anyways, so the new way the prestiging works is as you prestige up, there's going to be a multiplier added to the base level. So level 1 to 100 is going to get more XP required for all those levels to make the prestiging system a little harder. You don't have to prestige. If diamond is your game and all you want to do is diamond PvP, you can get to a level 100, get diamond armor, and stay there. You don't have to prestige. But if you choose to prestige, prestige 1 will be 2 times the amount of XP for all levels up to 100. Prestige 2 will be 4 times all the XP, or 4 times the XP for all levels up to 100. Prestige 3 will be 8 times for all the levels up to 100, and the Prestige 4 will be 12 times for all the levels up to 100. So this is kind of ridiculous. It's gonna be a crazy grind if you're one of those that's wanting to get to Prestige 4, 104. It's going to cost a lot of XP, a lot of time, and I'm excited to see who can actually hit it this season. I know Glad hit Prestige 4 last season with the old method, so I'm excited to see if she can do it again this season. It will be interesting. Next, we have a new level cap. The level cap will now extend over a 30-day period, with the first 100 levels being capped, being lowered to day 10. After level 100, the cap is further spaced out to reflect the changes made to the redistribution of XP requirements after prestige. There is a GIF, I think, if I remembered to put it in the video on screen right now, that kind of shows you just a quick little breakdown of all the day level caps. So like, I don't know, it's not wanting to cooperate with me right now, but like day 1, you know, level 40, day 2, level 60, stuff like that. Things we're used to, but it's probably spaced out a little bit more so where you can see. Don't at me if I'm wrong on that, because I was just kind of guesstimating those. Oh, I guess I could have just clicked this drop down here and see. Okay, so day 1, level 45, day 2, level 60, day 3, 75, day 4, level 80, day 5, 85, day 6, 90, day 8. There should be a day 7 in there somewhere, Slayer. You missed it. You're messed up. Day 7, I would assume, is 95. Then day 10, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104. But those used to be one day after another, and it was only like a 14-day system. So now it's day 10, level 100, day 14, 101, day 19, 102, day 24, 103, and day 30 would be level 108. Unless Slayer didn't actually miss that day 7, and that was purposely there, and I just can't really figure stuff out. Another new change that was made is there's now 2 types of XP drinking limits. So used to, you had the 1 base XP limits of how much you could drink in one day, and it used to be a flat 2.5. Now, what was originally said on the first post has changed a little bit on the second post. So on the aspect of this, there's 2 types of XP that you can drink: player XP and natural XP. So player XP is any XP that is extracted by a player. Natural XP is any XP that is obtained from other sources. So contrabands, clue caskets, pickaxe prestige perks, attributes, all that kind of stuff will have its own individual XP bottle. And you can drink a set amount from each of those in a 24-hour period. So kind of how we used to have it for the other way, where you had 2.5 levels that you could get a day from drinking. Well, you still have that, but then you also have an additional level that you can drink from. Now, the changes that had been made to this were so level 1 to 99 will keep on the old system, which allows you to drink 2.5 levels, 3.5 if you have an attribute, a day. There will be no separate limit to player XP that can be drunk at these levels. But once you hit level 100, you will only be able to drink the following limitations. So for your player XP, you're only going to be able to drink 25% maxed, whatever that means. So player XP will be maxed at 25%. So 25% of a level, I'm assuming there. Then your natural XP, you can drink up to 1 full level. So early game, same system we're all used to. Grind your XP, extract, save up for the next day, get that boost, get started on the next tier of ore, etc., etc. But once you hit 100, you're going to be going back to that. You're going to go to this new system where you're going to be wanting to do caskets and all that kind of stuff in order to get XP, because you're only going to get 1 level from that. So interesting there. When this is all said and done, you'll be able to drink 1.25 levels a day when you're 100 plus. So yeah, another interesting change. Another new system being added is ore/skills XP multipliers. So players should note that with this reset, and only on newly reset planets. So this is not changing for other planets. If you play on a different planet, you don't have to worry about this yet. XP from mined ores will give you a multiplier depending on how many ore from that tier you have mined relative to the XP required to level. So daily skill multipliers apply to each ore type and each player individually. /skill multiplier will reset every day at 3 p.m. Central Time, or when a player levels up, whichever happens first. Players will be able to see all their XP multipliers as well as the current highest XP yielding ore with the command/skills. Now there should be a GIF here, unless I forgot again, because you know, Whiskey's forgetful, especially during Corona. And it basically shows you that for different types of ore that you're mining, you get different amounts of XP. So you have a percentage to get extra, like double XP. So what it says down below is that this means that if the amount of XP required from leveling up from level 50 to 100 is 100,000, players would receive an additional multiplier up to 200% or 2 times XP for their first 10,000 XP gained from each ore type that day. Meaning, you can actually get more XP at times by, instead of mining redstone, going down to lapis and getting the multiplier for each of that. This is something that I think you're just going to have to play around with and look at in game. Kind of just trying to read it and understand it might be a little difficult. So definitely jump into Sahara, kind of play around with it, see if you like it. I'm definitely going to be talking about it in person, or not in person, but in game myself, trying to figure it out, kind of get the best flow of how things work with it, how I should be utilizing it, all that kind of stuff. So maybe a video coming up explaining that in better detail in the future. On the original post, it did say that there was a multiplier for coal as well. On Slayer's update post, they said they have removed that. Coal will be static. You're basically on coal only for that first 10 levels, then you're out of there and never have to touch coal again, which is really a good point on my part. Nobody wants to mine coal. It's not useful at all. Even with the multiplier, you only get like 4 XP. Not worth it. But guys, I think that's it for today's little breakdown. Again, I'm back. I'm doing some more Cosmic, so we'll see what happens in the season to come. If you want to check out the stream, I will be live tomorrow, probably around 5:30, 6 o'clock CST, maybe a little earlier. Who knows? Go over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/WhiskeyBravo live. Make sure you hit that follow button, turn on notifications so you know when I go live so you don't miss out. If you want more YouTube content, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, all that good stuff. But until next time, guys, I'll see you when I see you. Bye.